You must feel proud. You mentioned it once that you always rank either first or second when it comes to schools.
Very proud.
How much do you believe are the property taxes and the money spent in the schools related to that outcome?
It's a big part of it, right? I think we all know that on some level you get what you pay for, as they say. I think now the challenge around it is that what's happened is we've lost that state support, and it's driven up those property taxes. So as we know, the state has failed to live up to its obligation. You talked about the school funding formula earlier, just less and less and less. And what that's done is forced local property taxes higher and higher. We've got to get back to a system. We're happy to see the governor start to do that, where we ramp up the state aid and state assistance so that we can keep those property taxes under control. So it shouldn't be a,
is that
you've
possible?
got to have high property tax. Well, you're seeing it already, as you noted, right? We're on the, he has started us on a path to more funding for the formula.
No, that part's good. I'm talking about, can you do that? All the things that you want, the universal pre-K, the higher pay, the reforming Chapter 78, all these things, universal pre-K. Can all that happen without raising taxes?
I think it can, with the governor's vision, really, of getting the economy going. That's the biggest thing. And I think what I always take away from it, when you look around the state, look around the nation and look at us as a state, we were something like 48th, 47th in terms of economic growth. That's a lot of room to grow, a lot of opportunity there. And I think that when you see the chance and the chance to really move that forward, which he's really ran on, you know, let's get the economy right and let's then get education right and all these other pieces. I think if he's able to stimulate and get things going, he'll find those resources.
I guess we can all hope that Amazon employees and executives like good schools.
I'm sure they do. Look, it's a big draw, and I think the governor's actually touched on that. We kind of laugh about it, but when you look at these top companies and where they decide to locate, yes, they want, you know, incentives and make sure it's affordable for the bottom line, but they also want places where their employees are going to want to go.
Oh, no, that makes sense. When you look for a house, you look for school districts.
Right.
I get it.
Dead right.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks so much.
I appreciate you spending time. Sean Spiller is the Vice President of the New Jersey Education Association.